2, 3, 4.
It's always like springtime with you, making all things new. Your light is breaking through the dark.
So bad. I'm pissed.
This love, it is sweeter.
My name's Alexa, and I'm a second-year student at Santa Barbara City.
Your hope is rising.
I met Jesus. Well, I guess when I was born, I was, knew Jesus in a way. Because my parents are Christian. I was raised in a Christian home. I would pray, and I knew that God was there. I never doubted it. But I never really had a true relationship until recently. I found Isla Vista Church and kind of just was connected with other believers, and just God rocked my world. And I got baptized again on December 7th. It was my 20th birthday, and it was amazing. It was in the ocean, and it was unreal.
Bringing joy.
I came to IV with a friend, like I said, to go to Santa Barbara City. We wanted to live here because we wanted the college experience, and we had a few friends that were going to UCSB, and so we knew we could get connected to all the fun stuff out here. I definitely got sucked into the party scene here more than I realized. I went out, I hung out with frat guys, I did that whole party stuff, but it always felt really empty. But I'd still continue living that life, just going out and drinking and partying and walking the streets of DP and just doing that stuff. I think I always knew that I needed God. It was really hard because I knew I wasn't being the person I was made to be. I wasn't strong enough to leave the crowd and find more. One day I was looking online, found IVC's website, and I saw they had a prayer and prophecy thing on Monday behind the house on DP. So I found the prayer and prophecy. I was like, okay, everyone needs prayer. I need some prayer. I was going through a lot of stuff with my roommates. We weren't getting along. I brought my roommate from home. I was really broken, and it took me to get to my lowest I've really been, to kind of look for more. So I was standing in front of the prayer shed for 5 minutes. And I was so close to turning around. I was like, no, this is weird. But I know God was pushing me, and I walked in there, and there's a group of people who just prayed over me, and I broke down, and I just told them everything, which was weird because there were a bunch of strangers, but it was just so comforting. I knew God was right there with me. It was so hard for me to be completely stopping the party and stopping everything. It was really hard, especially living in IV, to get away from that, since that's all this town really is. And I was living a double life for a little bit, for a while. Definitely just going to church, being that church girl, and then I'd go out, and I'd walk by the DP house on Friday nights and have my friends cover me so people from IVC wouldn't see me. And then people were just calling me out for it, but not in a bad way. It was an amazing way, because they knew that I was more than that, and that God had such a bigger plan for me. But I didn't see it, and my self-worth wasn't, the best, and I didn't have the most confidence in myself. And they just brought that out. IVC and the people that I met that night and everything, they've been such a support, and just they understand what I'm going through, and they've made me a part of the family, which is amazing, because I know I was looking for God, I was looking for a family, because I had neither of those here, and I found both. I don't know, I haven't been the same. It's been amazing, and now Jesus is changing my life, and He's breaking my heart and rocking my world every day. And I'll start laughing for no reason. I'm just so happy now that God's my center of attention, not the party or the boys or just worldly things, because those things, they don't last. God lasts. And it took me a while to realize it, but now that I do, I never want to go back to me. Take 3. Yeah. My name's Alexa, and I came to IV looking for a party, but God had different plans, and I found Him. I ended up getting put into a family that just loves me and cares for me. I never want to go back to the old person I was, because I found God, and I'll never be the same.
Finally living for the first time. It's like I'm living for the first time. Finally living for the first time.